And he's going to get this one across the 30.
Come on now. 60 Pittsburgh. Check 15. Shoot.
On first down, Benjamin. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. 2nd and 3. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. Looking to throw. Stanley. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. The Texans send the punter out as he's on here to punt it away. And the fair catch is taken at about the 13-yard line here. So possession goes over here on the punt. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half.
Got it.
20 seconds to go in the half as they come up 1st and 10.
Switch it. Come on, switch it.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Going right side here, and that's complete. That.
Here we go. Set. 30 base. Get it.
They'll run on first down. Williams. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these. And we will skip the highlight show this week. Get right back to this Week 3 matchup. This is taken at his 4. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. So here are the Steelers to take over on offense. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10.
You ready? 56, check 56. Rip left, rip left. 5.
They go play action here on first down. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off at the 17. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 14-yard line. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And it'll be 2nd and 20. Play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Back to throw. Stanley. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's man. No gain that time on the completion, and it'll be 3rd down. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he'll lose yardage on this one back to the 13. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. And never good on a pass completion there to go the wrong way, lost yardage.
No, for some reason, it seems to work better when you throw it downfield or you can move the ball downfield running it that way, doesn't it? But in this case, if you're the defensive guys, you're energized, executed well, and you caused a lost yardage play. That's going to feel good and look great in film.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And the Steeler offense, they're set up nicely as they take over.
Go! 94!
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. On the crossing route, complete. That's Gibson. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 23 yards on the play. On first down, it's Allen. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. Second and 11. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Gibson. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. That'll put him right at 99 yards receiving now as he's got a first down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on second and goal, back even further. On the ground, this is Williams. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. The second down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. And now they're looking for 19 yards here on third down following 2 negative plays. Caught by Allen. Give him 2 yards on that play, and that's going to bring up a fourth down.
That's certainly playing down and distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
And this one is right through. And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays that when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And right now these guys, they're shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting, because 3 straight drives have ended with them punting the football away.
Yeah, so you start pointing fingers at each other a little bit, asking a lot of questions. What are you seeing? What are you getting? Maybe trying to narrow down your playbook a little bit and maybe get simpler rather than more complex in order to try and fashion together a drive.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They lost 2 there, and it's third down.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on third down. Looking to throw. Stanley. Trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
The Texans send the punter out as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. Now after the punt on that play, we've got a man down on the field.
We got this.
By the way, third quarter now in Cincinnati as we take a look at the NFL scoreboard. Now, you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. Now a play fake here on first down. We'll keep you updated on that one as it progresses. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Pittsburgh getting 16 yards there and also a first down. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. 6 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it 2nd down. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. They'll hand it off now, Williams. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Right back to him on first down. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. Williams loses the football. And the Texans scoop it. And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line.
The psychology of the game never ceases to amaze me because you would think there would never be a fumble from what we get.
If they want a first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on 3rd down. Back to throw. Well, this is caught by Williams. And he's taken down inside the 30. The Steeler first down on the pickup of 11 yards. This quarterback now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. Now a handoff. Here's Williams. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. 2nd and 5. And he rifles one incomplete. He released that awkwardly. It almost looked like a pitcher who gripped his fastball a little too hard and let it go late, and it bounced in front of the plate.
Yeah, one of those fastballs that ends up at 57 feet, not 60 feet, 6 inches. Just a little short with the arm, which is unusual because we saw him in warm-ups. He's got a big, strong arm when he delivers it with confidence. Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
So 3 field goals that he's hit now. This last one helps him stretch out the lead.
He's been solid, hasn't he? And he lives up to the adage that every offensive coach has ever said to us. We want to end every possession with a kick, right? For them, it's either extra point, field goal, or at worst, a punt. In this case, it's been 3s.
Now they try the right side here. And there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage. On 2nd down now, Benjamin. 16 yards on that one, and also a Texan first down.
Ready, 91.
On first down, Stanley. This is brought in by Gibson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That's good for a Texan first down, a 12-yard pickup.
As far as tight ends go, this guy's not a speed burner. He's much more of an inline blocking type of a tight end. But how about this last play? Made a nice catch and picked up a first down.
That's what impresses me about him. When he's called upon, usually gets it done. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's got this down to the 35. That's good for a Texan first down, a 12-yard pickup. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Back now here on EA Sports. It's Texans football, but they trail here as we get started in the 4th quarter. Back to throw. Stanley, throw left side, complete. That's Gibson. That's good for a Texan first down, a 12-yard pickup. On 1st and 10, Stanley fighting his safety valve here. That's complete. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and it'll bring up a 2nd down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19. Now after the play, it looks like there's a Texan here slow to get up. We'll check on his status when we get back. On third down, Stanley. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5.
But give the defensive guys a little bit of credit. They didn't let the deep ball beat them on that play, did they?
No, the drag, that can be your safety valve. We saw it right there.
Yeah, and it picked up a first down for him, too.
And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up 2nd and goal. When we talk about being on schedule, I think they're on schedule after that run, getting it right down there on the doorstep.
Maybe even a little bit ahead, because now the defense can't dictate with pressure. They're guessing about where you're going to go. I might come right back at them with the same play, the same set, and see if they can stop them.
They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. Red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texas. Now chop this lead down to 3. Now the try here for the point. And it's good. It cuts it to 2. 16-14. That one in the books as a 12-play drive. And the result, a Houston touchdown. 25-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
All right, that's a decent game there, but it hasn't been his best game overall. So I wonder what the mindset is of his team. Do they want him?
And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Taken from just outside the 30. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. And now out comes Houston. And things are starting to move in the right direction. They get the touchdown last drive, then their defense gets them the football back.
Yeah, now they have a chance to get the lead if they can put something together here. And I'm eager to see how they decide to do it. Do they want to be methodical, or do they want to take the big strike and go after it right now?
Throwing to start the drive. Stanley. And he will find his man on the outside. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route. And what you have to do on that one is a receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. Throwing on 1st down. Stanley. And a quick throw here. That's complete. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9. They only got a yard out of that last completion. And that makes this 2nd and 9. Looking to throw. Stanley. And this is incomplete. The Texans on 3rd down. They've had a lot of chances, but not much success, converting only 3 times. This is 3rd and 9. Back to throw. Stanley. And he comes back with one complete. 15 yards. The Texans pick up the 1st down. And to give this time to the tailback. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down. Off play action. Stanley. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
And this one is right down Broadway. And with that, they have taken the lead by a point here in the 4th. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
We play to win. Let's go.
Now the Steelers offense gets ready to get back onto the field. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
They're throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. 12 yards that time at a Pittsburgh first. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. They'll set up a throw. That's complete to Williams out of the backfield. It'll be a pickup of only a yard, and that'll bring up 2nd down. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. Looking to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd him down about 3 yards short of the first. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down.
Drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver, where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a 1st down.
And his kick is right there. It's good. And with that, they will move ahead by 2 here in the 4th. So that's a 7-play drive that ultimately stalls out there at the end.
And things were a little leaky in the beginning on that drive, weren't they? But how about the front 7? As they got closer to the goal line, things stiffened a little bit, forced the field goal.
And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. Now here's the signal caller getting ready to lead this offense again. He's had quite the turnaround, Charles. At the start of the game, passing game was a little bit of a mess, but he's back on the horse, so to speak.
Love seeing how someone can rebound from a slow start or a tough start. Means that they're strong mentally. They've kind of calmed themselves down. Everyone's rallied around them. Maybe they didn't change game planning a little bit in order to make things better for them.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards. 2 minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the 4th quarter. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's going to get this one down inside the 15. A solid run on 1st down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick. And they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. He gets this down to the 3, but no further. Brought the power run out of the bag and got a couple extra yards with it. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And the 38-year-old vet able to split the uprights. And with a little over a minute to play, they have taken the lead. Big kick right there to give them the lead in the 4th, but there is still time left for a final drive.
Did they score too soon? Post-game will tell us, right? Depending on what happens on this drive, that's how we'll analyze it. If the other team scores, they scored too soon. If they somehow hold on, they manage the clock exactly right.
Here we go,
He'll look to throw. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. They'll look to throw. And he's got it. Got his man on the end route. Complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Back to throw. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. So the defense helping him out a little bit here late in the 4th.
Yeah, and you're exactly right. And when you're the one doing the chasing, you'll take a little help from the other guys, won't you?
Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Now under 30 ticks and running.
Great. Mike, 56, right there, 56. Pick me up. Here we go. Shoot.
And he'll stop it with a spike here with 7 seconds left on the clock. And now this game's going to come down to the right leg of their kicker. So now with 6 seconds remaining, we get a timeout on the field. And now it all rests on the right foot of their kicker. This a long one from 54. And this kick is not going to get there. It's short and no good. Well, that would have been something if he could have saved him from that long distance there in the closing seconds, but it was just not meant to be.
They need a little more time and a little more yardage to give him a realistic shot. And that kick's a good metaphor for this game, isn't it? They're going to